Hello, my name is Ashley Bond, and I decided to do my project on carpentry and restoration. I thought this project was very, very interesting, and I'm very intrigued by woodworking. I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to expand my horizons and knowledge in learning how to use woodwork. So this is what I came to find about a little bit of the history of woodworking and restoration. Woodworking has been on the earth for as long as man has. They have been known to carve weapons for defense and hunting, and make tools out of wood for their shelter. The word is derived from the Latin word carpentrius, meaning the maker of carriage. From there, the French took the word and came up with carpentier, and the English came up with their own word, carpenter. There are over 10 different types of subfields in carpentry. As early as 720 BC, carpentry exploded in China. The Chinese are known for their abilities in precise measurements that included tables and making other furniture. Now, it is recorded that the Egyptians are another early known civilization that have history and ties with wood carving. And the exact dates are not known, but many wood carving pieces have been found in Egyptian tombs, and they were the first civilization to use finishes, which meant placing a sort of protective sealant on wooden materials to enhance preservation. Now we're going to talk about restoration, which is one of the subfields of carpentry or woodworking. Restoration is also known as refurbishing or antique restoration. This practice is currently becoming more popular, and basically you take old furniture or old automobiles and you restore them, and they're typically done for profit. Now, carpentry has been a predominantly male field for many, many years, and the trade has been passed down from generations to generations of fathers and sons. So typically, women never participated in this field because it was not common and also frowned upon that they would practice activities that weren't gender role assigned. There are many famous men that are amongst the carpentry world as early as Lu Ban, which was a Chinese carpenter who was the originator of woodworking in China, and as famous Matthew Pancakes and Simpson the Joiner, and also Perumthakan, which is an Indian woodworker. Now we're going to take a look at a glimpse of history, and below, if you look at the left-hand side, you'll see these photos help tell a story of a time when carpentry was a male-dominated trade, and the photo on the top right shows women tending to the fish, which they're probably preparing for meals, and the photo that's on the bottom left-hand corner, you see the room is filled with men practicing woodworking trade. And on the right-hand side, the world of carpentry is still mostly male-dominated today, but we do see a lot more women in this industry, particularly in restoring and refurbishing furniture. Why male and not female? Um, this could be as simple as dating back to early civilization, males going out and hunting and women staying home and taking care of the pack. Males having to be able to make tools to help with their hunting and protection. And males are also known to be the breadwinner and provide shelter for their family, so they have to learn how to make shelters. It's definitely a learned gentle role in society, and skilled trades have been passed down from male to male. Now, women were not allowed to participate in any of these activities because it would threaten their traditional female gender roles of mothering, and they had to be socially appropriate for them, which is ridiculous, if you ask me. Other constraints for women include taking care of the home and family work, and basically there's just not a lot of time for women to indulge in such leisure activities. Now we're going to take a look at my personal experience with the project that I chose to do, and I decided to choose a piece of woodwork that had already been previously made and chop it in half and make two dressers. And I had no previous experience with woodworking, but I was very excited and also intimidated by the work that I chose to do. And I chose something that would be relatively easy for a beginner, I thought. And if you look at the picture on the right-hand side, you can see the dresser as a whole, and I basically cut in between midway the dressers, and then I made it into two. So we're going to take a look into how that became one dresser into two dressers. Now, I do have to admit that cutting the two pieces is actually very scary and intimidating for me. I have no knowledge or history on how to work power tools, and frankly, they're scary to me. I have no control in how fast this saw's going to go, and I could potentially get hurt. So this actually was the hardest part for me personally, and it actually went smoother than I thought it was going to go, and no limbs were lost. So on the left bottom, you see the bottom half of the dresser, and then the picture on the right is the top half. Now, this top half had, since I did cut the top half off, had no legs, so I did have to add some legs, and you'll see that further along. I would have to say that the blue dresser was my favorite dresser to make. I felt like I had to be a little bit more hands-on with this one and adding the legs at the bottom. Um, but I did take my time in choosing the color. I wanted it to be very bright and to stand out. If I did put it in a piece in the house, I wanted it to be the focal point. Um, I just had to do two coats to do the coverage that I needed, and I also forgot to mention my partner in crime, which is my father-in-law, who has a lot of knowledge and experience with woodworking, and he helped me take this journey and go through this process of refurbishing these two dressers. And I have to admit that sanding and the painting was a very relaxing part of the process, and which made me really like having to do this, and I would definitely do it again. Here's the picture. As you see the dresser almost completed, and I did add the legs, and I did have to sand those pieces and paint those. You can see the drawers are drying to set as well, and I did put a protective sealant if you can also note. Done blue dress. And here you go. This is the final project for the blue dresser, and it is complete with legs and all. And I definitely felt when I was done with the blue dresser during the second week, a feeling of accomplishment and empowerment. Now this is the bottom half of the original dresser, and it was actually easier than I thought it was going to be to redo this one. It already had legs, so that was one step already done for me. I basically did everything that I had done with the blue dresser, but I chose different color paint, and I decided to keep the original knob to give it a. Now I choose carpentry and restoration. I wanted to try something new and do something constructive right to my finished product. I would consider myself to be an artsy person and I love using my hands and creating things with it. And I also wanted to try using power tools because I do have a fear of it and I wanted to just kind of overcome that and start being able to use power tools when I do want to do more restoration projects. That is, if I did like it, which I did like. And after seeing the finished product, I thought what I did was awesome and amazing, and I felt a great sense of empowerment. And it was a great experience, and I would definitely recommend it for. Now, on a final note, I would definitely do this project again, and I would tackle new furniture with new ideas. And I'm proud that I was able to step out of my comfort zone and, learn to use these power tools. And definitely, I think this is something that not everyone can do or will want to do. And you do have to have extra time on your hands and also learn how to manage your time so you don't fall behind. Essentially, restoring or making something from wood can be expensive, but it's definitely well worth it.